Hi Longdendale, and this, fingers crossed, is week 8 and the final week of YouTube Core P videos. Big thank you to all staff who've been involved. Much of the work's been done over the weekends and in the evenings to put the videos together, so a huge thank you to every single member of staff that's helped over the last week since Christmas. This week we've got the final boxercise lesson with Mr Boardman, we've got a press up challenge with Mrs Charles, we've got a step up challenge with Miss Lowe, we've got the speed bounce challenge with me, and our special guest teacher session is with Mark from Astley Sports Village delivering your fitness session. Big thank you again for that help. See you back in school, Longdendale, and again, well done.
Good morning, Longdendale. This will be the last boxercise session of this lockdown period, so it's going to be extra hard this lesson this week. It's going to be extra long. Going to incorporate most of what we did last session and then throw in a few more combinations. So make sure you've got plenty of water, make sure you've potentially got some music on the background to help motivate you, and that you've got a stopwatch ready. So we'll just quickly recap all the shots that we've looked at over the course of the other two sessions. Obviously we have our orthodox stance, which is the left hand and left foot forward, and then we have our southpaw stance, which is right hand and right foot forward, and it's up to you to decide which you're comfortable with. We then have our first shot, the jab, which is the lead hand punch, also known as shot 1. We have our backhand cross. So if we're fighting orthodox, it's with our right hand. That's shot number 2. We have the lead hand hook as our shot number 3. So if you ever heard of shot 3, you throw a left hook if you're boxing orthodox and a right hook if you're boxing southpaw. Uppercut 4 is that backhand uppercut. So again, if you're orthodox, right hand; if you're southpaw, left hand. Followed by shot number 5, which is the front hand hook. So if we're fighting orthodox, jab with the left hand, cross with the right hand, hook with the left hand, backhand uppercut with the right hand, lead hand uppercut with the left hand, and then our 6th and final shot is the hook with the hand we've not used yet. So again, if it's orthodox, we're throwing a right hook, and if it's southpaw, we're throwing a left hook. So just an opportunity for you now to practice them again, just go over the technique of them and get comfortable throwing it. So this is going to be an opportunity for you to create your own warm-up depending on what you have equipment wise and space and stuff, okay? Because you might want to include a skipping rope routine into this. One thing that I want to talk about is just the stretching of the muscles and the joint mobilization, okay? So what we want to be doing, we basically have 4 stages to a warm-up. We have a pulse raiser, stretching the muscles, joint mobilization, and then we also have we can have sport specific skills, but we're going to ignore the last point, okay? So for your pulse raiser, you can just do shadow boxing with the punches that we've done from last lesson, or you might do skipping and jumping. Stretching the muscles, okay, so you want to be researching or using stretches that you've done previously in lessons, especially along your arms and your back. And then you have joint mobilization, which is just circling of the joints to really loosen up your body, okay? So you think about shoulder rotation, elbow rotation, stuff like that. But it's on you to create your own warm-up now. It should last 5 minutes altogether, okay? I recommend playing some music for it, yeah? Okay guys, so we're going to get into the first part of our boxercise now. So you'll need a 60-second timer ready, which I'm going to pull up on my phone as well. We're going to do 3 rounds of this. We are going to use shots from last lesson, so remember, if I shout 1, you throw in a jab, 2, a right cross, 3, a hook, 4, a backhand uppercut, and 5 is the new shot that we've looked at today, which is the lead hand uppercut. Alright, so I'm going to give you 10 seconds before we start this round to get yourself prepared, and then we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's begin now. Okay, 1 and 1 and 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Make sure on all those punches you're pivoting on your foot. So if you're throwing a cross, you pivot off your back foot. When you throw a hook, you pivot off your front foot. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5. And 5. And 5. And 4. 5. 4. 5. 4. 5. 4. 5 and time. Okay, so you're going to do that round for another 2 times. Give yourself 60 seconds rest, then go again. Right, we're upping the intensity straight off the bat. This is going to be a 90-second round, which we're going to do 4 times. Okay, 90 seconds to ensure we can get all the shots in. So make sure your music's on. Get 90 seconds on your timer, which I'm just about to do, and we are going to start in 10 seconds. So if I shout 6, it's the new shot now that we're throwing. Okay, our new right hook, our new backhand hook, which is right-handed if you're in an orthodox stance, or left-handed if you're a southpaw. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. And 1, and 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure every time you throw that shot, you are pivoting. Okay, if it's a left hook, you pivot on your left foot. Right hook, pivot on your right foot. Right cross, pivot on your right foot. Left cross, pivot on your left foot. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and 1, and 2. 20 seconds to go, guys. Keep it going. You're going to throw all 6 shots at your own pace now. All 6, off you go. And you're going to throw all 6 again. And for the last 10 seconds, we're just going to throw 5 and 6. 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, and time. Well done. Have a breather, get a drink. You're going to do that 3 more times, alright guys? Okay guys, for our final part now, we are going to switch our stance and we're going to box out of our opposite stance for the complete round, okay? So if you would normally stand in an orthodox stance, you're going to switch to southpaw and have your right hand forward, and you're going to do vice versa if you are the opposite hand. So the opposite stance, sorry. Switching stance is a really common thing in boxing, so it's something we're going to do now. So again, we're going to have 90 seconds on the timer. I'm just going to pull mine up, and we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Okay, 1, and 1, and 2, and 2. Make sure with that switcher stance that you're still trying to focus on the pivot off the back foot, okay? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Okay, so we're going to put it all together nice and quick now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Let's isolate that last shot that we've learned, okay? 6, and 6, and 6, and 6, and 6. Okay, now we're just going to do 5 and 6. 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Okay, excellent work. Making sure we're pivoting. Now we're going back to 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Back to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and time. Excellent stuff, guys. Get a water. You're going to do that for 3 more rounds, okay? Okay then, Longdendale, for our last part of the boxercise lesson, we're going to the absolute limit of our capacities here. We are doing a 120-second timed round, so a 2-minute round, and we are going to do 5 rounds of this, okay? So this is a really hard workout, this last part, okay? So you need to prepare yourself. This is proper boxing work. This is proper shadow boxing rounds, okay? So we're going to get right into it. Make sure you got some water at hand for in between rounds. Give yourself a minute or 2 break in between each round, and then start up your round again. Alright, we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Okay, so we're going to throw 1, and 1, and 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch stance, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, 2, 1, 2, keep going, we're almost at a minute now, smashing it, keep going, 1, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch stance again. Make sure you're on your toes at all times, you're bouncing around, you're moving around a bit, okay? And 3, and 3, and 6, and 3, and 6. So remember, 3 is our left hook, well, our lead hand hook, and 6 is our back hand hook. 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, and 4, our uppercut, 4, and 5, our uppercut, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, and 1, and 1, and 2, last 10 seconds, keep it going, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1. Yeah, it was a good round, excellent work there, guys. Okay, so make sure you have a good breather now, 1 or 2 minutes rest, plenty of water, and then see if you can get up to 5 rounds of that. Okay, well done. Alright, so it's time for our cool down, guys. So just to cool down, you're going to do some really light jogging on the spot, about 30 seconds, just to help gradually bring that heart rate down. You're not doing this at any sort of intensity, it's just a little bit of movement to help bring your heart rate down. I'd like to see some stretches in there, maybe some walkouts where you walk out and stretch your arms out. But again, similar to last session, I'm going to give you a bit of freedom to do your own sort of cool down. So you want to be stretching your muscles, bringing that heart rate down, which I've instructed you to do through the gentle jogging on the spot, but really spend a good 5 minutes getting your body down to a resting state. Alright, guys?
Detention. Beat the teacher. Wait, one more time. I saw that. Beat the teacher. Eyes on the board. You'll be coming back at 8. Beat the teacher.
Hello Longdendale, I'm Mrs Charles and I'm one of the ladies that works in the office. The PE teacher asked me to take part in Beat the Teacher, so I'm going to try and do as many press ups as I can, full ones, in 60 seconds.
Longdendale, and welcome to the final PE Teacher Challenge. Today I am going to attempt as many step-ups as I can in a minute. Now obviously it's been lockdown, it's been a while since I've been to the gym, I've had a baby in the meantime, so we'll see how this goes and see if you can beat me. 1, 2, 3, 4, So I managed 50 guys, and we can't wait to see you back in school next week and see how many you can do this week. Goodbye.
Okay, so it's as many speed bounces over this towel as I can do in 60 seconds. Wish me luck, see if you can beat my score.